Welcome back to Canyonside Chats. I'm Senator Andrea Dalessandro, and I'm joined today by my colleague, Senator Martine Quezada. We serve on the Senate Judiciary Committee, and today we'll be discussing something that most people don't know a lot about, but that greatly impacts our state and its future: the Commission on Appellate Court Appointments. Senator Quezada, could you please tell us about what it is and what it does?
Sure. Thank you, Senator Dalessandro. So the Commission on Appellate Court Appointments is one of three nominating commissions that vets candidates for our courts, the Superior Courts and our appellate courts, including the Arizona Supreme Court. They vet these nominees, and then they select recommendations that send up to the governor. The governor then selects who his judicial appointments will be based on those nominees that the commissions select. What they also do that's very important is they select the nominees and they vet the nominees for the Independent Redistricting Commission as well.
Thank you so much. Last Thursday, our Judiciary Committee tentatively approved 5 new appointments to the Commission, of which we voted for 4. Senator Quezada, can you explain the problem we're having with Governor Ducey's appointments to this commission?
Sure. Yes, Senator. So we've been having this problem for the last several years that we've been here, that we've served together on the Judiciary Committee. And basically, our Arizona Constitution says that in making or confirming appointments to the Appellate Court Commission, the governor, the Senate, and the state bar shall endeavor to see that the commission reflects the diversity of Arizona's population. Our problem is that these commissions don't even come close to reflecting the diversity of Arizona's population. Currently, if you look at our commissions right now, Arizona has slightly, or if you look at the state of Arizona, we have slightly more women than men, yet only 1 of the current 15 commission members are women, and only 3 of these 5 nominees are women. So Arizona is split, in addition to that, Arizona is split in thirds in terms of party registration. We've got Republicans are about a third, Democrats are about a third, and independents are about a third. Yet, there is not a single Democrat on this commission, and none of the nominees are Democrats either. And lastly, and most, in addition to being equally important, 55% of Arizona citizens are white, 32% are Hispanic, 5% are Indian, and 5% are black, and 3.5% are Asian. Yet, there are no persons of color serving on these commissions, and just 1 person of color has been nominated to serve. So basically, we've got commissions that are very male and very white, and that are not reflecting our diversity whatsoever.
In committee, Republican Senator Eddie Farnsworth complained that he was frustrated with Governor Napolitano's appointment of Democrats. Governor Napolitano was fair and respected the wishes of the voters of Arizona by appointing 7 Republicans to this commission more than a decade ago. Senator Quezada, why is diversity on this commission so important that the requirement for it be written in the state constitution?
Well, yeah, and it's an important point that this is a constitutional requirement that we have to recognize this diversity. And the reason why is because if we don't have a commission that reflects our state's diversity, we won't end up having a judiciary, a bench that reflects our diversity as well. And without a diverse judiciary, the people of Arizona ultimately are going to lose confidence in our courts, or that they'll get a fair hearing in our courts. So just as important, we also need a diverse commission to appoint a diverse independent redistricting commission, because this is important, because this is the commission that will draw the lines for our legislative and our congressional districts in our next after the next census. So if we have a fair independent redistricting commission, we will have fair maps, and we'll be able to elect a diverse group of legislators to the House and to the Senate. But because these commissions are so stacked right now, that's becoming a real problem. So we have to strive to have commission members who have experience, who have qualifications, and are able to make well-informed decisions on these court appointments. But unfortunately, it appears that the main qualification for these 5 nominees so far is their political connections. One of them is married to a member of Governor Ducey's staff. One is a lobbyist. Another is a son-in-law of a current legislator. One is the wife of a former Republican politician, and one is filling the position as an independent, even though they were registered as a Republican precinct committee person just a few years ago. These should not be